Yeah, Nails is having a mega freak out here. Nails is just out of his trees right now. I get it, Nails. I really do. It's a terrible colony. I understand. You've drawn a bad person to put your colony together. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here, back with some more Oxygen Not Included, where we're still here. We're still here. We're still, well, most of us are alive. We did lose new Travaldo. We're going to have to get new Travaldo. Guys, go ahead and deconstruct these ladders. We don't really need these anymore. And also, P.S., I want to keep this hydrogen where it is. I'd rather actually have it down here. So let's get the hydrogen out of here. I'm going to put up an airflow tile here and here. So it will rise up there. I want to get that out of there. And then let's go ahead. We're going back to fossil fuels here. We're going to have a coal... Well, I'm going to need you to get that ladder out of there. But we're going to have a coal generator. Yep, fossil fuels. That's the way we're going here. I do actually have a fair bit of coal. We've accumulated an amount of that now that we've started mining it out over here. And I should be making sure there's plenty of ladders. Nobody's going to get stuck somewhere. I feel you kids are going to get stuck over here. I'm going to keep an eye on you as you're going along here. Now, Bubbles' ensuite bathroom. Bubbles' ensuite bathroom. Now, we have designated the toilet to be just for Bubbles, but I can't do that with the shower. And I've been very fussed that people are coming in and using Bubbles' shower. It's just no good. And then somebody reminded me, yep, Bubbles dashing off to her own bathroom. Somebody reminded me I can designate the doors. Now, see, Ellie, you're not supposed to be using Bubbles' bathroom. But while you're in there, could you grab a mop, please, and get that up? The door. This is just for Bubbles. Yeah, just for Bubbles. Now, what do these arrows do? I have no idea. Oh, so you can go in and out both ways. Yes, you can totally go in and out both ways, Bubbles. That's fine. So that is just for Bubbles. Nobody gets in there except Bubbles. I believe I have done that correctly. I'm sure I will be told if I haven't. So it's nap time. We have no electricity running at all. It's not happening. Here's my plan. I'm putting the coal generator up basically largely just to power this pump for the hydrogen generator, because that's the bit that we're running into. We don't have the pump on, so the hydrogen pump is not pumping hydrogen to the hydrogen generator. Therefore, we're not getting any electricity out of this. So, that's happening. But when we wake up in the morning, things will happen. I notice Nails is having a bit of a freak out again. What is your problem now, Nails? You are a constant source of disappointment to me. I'm just going to go ahead and say that. I hired you because you seemed like you were really good at things. Nails? Whoa. Why is everyone in Bubbles' bathroom? Okay, obviously I haven't done the door correctly. What do these arrows do? No, that's the door thing again. I don't want you to be able to come in here, Lindsay. How do I make you not come in here? Lock. How about I locked the door? Awaiting a duplicant to lock the door. Okay, let's see if that does the trick. This is just for Bubbles, because Bubbles is the best. Nails, where did you go? What are you doing right now? I can't immediately put my eyes on you. You're a constant source of disappointment to me. Well, they've managed to deconstruct the ladders up here, so let's get back to the whole coal generator idea. Guys, go ahead and put that up when you get a chance. Now, once again, see if I can have any understanding of power. I'm sure I don't. Let's get, a couple of batteries. Let's get some jumbo batteries here and here. And then I want the transformer thing. Now, the top is the in, and the bottom is the out. So I'm going to put that there. So my plan is coal generator, tops up the batteries, that goes into the transformer, and then I should be able to use the regular wire just to go right to this pump. Now, this will probably end up powering other things around here. I haven't really decided on that. But for right now, I just need to get this pump up and running. Nails, have you turned up yet? I want to have a word with you about anything at all, really. Are you dead? You might be dead. I don't know. Well, at least in positive news, the bomb lily room is working out. The balm lilies are growing in here. We're pumping chlorine right into the sealed room, which is what they want. They want to grow in chlorine, and that seems to be working okay. I seem to have gotten that under control. We're pumping chlorine out of this area, particularly out of, whose bedroom is this? Meep. Particularly out of Meep's bedroom. Real sorry about that, Meep. Wicked, wicked sorry about all the chlorine in here. I almost need to pump more of it. It stopped, I think, as the room is full. We're full up on chlorine in here, but I do kind of need to get some more of it out of here. Now, I wonder how long it would take these balm lilies to consume the chlorine that's in here. Because what I could think about that I don't even want to think about, my brain just started crying the second I had that thought, is I can set up somehow 2 pipes of chlorine. So one going in here, one going anywhere else. So we would be continually pumping chlorine out of these bedrooms. But I could shut this one off. There's a switch or something for that when this is full. And then it could just go to, oh my God, my brain is in tears. My brain is just screaming at me right now. How's the, let's think about something easier. How's the mining going over here, folks? Okay, we're not making massive movements on all of this coal. I mean, Ellie's over here, which is nice. Building ladders. Bubbles is in, because Bubbles is the best. So yeah, we're getting some ladders done. If you actually want to go down and get these other balm lilies, that would be cool, because then I could plant them. I'm backburnering my idea of trying to get 2 chlorine pipes going at once because I just banged my head against the wall for a few minutes after I thought about it. So I'm just going to do hazard protection, and we'll need improved ventilation. Actually, what does improved ventilation actually do for a living? Canister, filler, gas shutoff. See, I think this is part of the equation that's making me bang my head against a wall. Turn gas flow on or off. High pressure releases gas from gas pipes into high pressure locations. Okay, I kind of, pressure is a thing I'm going to have to come to terms with. Insulated, that's going to keep the temperature in. Atmo sensor. Okay, when gas pressure enters the chosen range, it's going to send a green or a red signal. I'm just going to briefly go back to banging my head against the wall for a little bit, and then we'll come back to some oxygen not included. There's Nails. He's been MIA all day. Oh, you're mourning. Oh, that's probably a big part of your stress. Yeah, you're hungry. You'll come to grips with that. I think we may or may not have any food. Yeah, I say it's all you. A little bit of a Zelly. Okay, you're mourning. That makes sense. Yeah, we did lose Nutrivaldo. Frankly, Nails, you're going to have to get used to that sort of thing around here. I don't have any real attachment to any of you except Bubbles. Bubbles will be the last to go if I have anything to say about it. But, yeah, you're going to have to get used to the mourning thing, because deaths will happen frequently. What's your problem down here? What's your deal? Body temperature. Oh, well, goodness, that's fussy. What sort of temperature would you think you'd like? That's a shine bug, Dave. Balm lily, you'd like between 35 and 85 degrees C. Oh dear, it's metric. Okay, what is that, like a gallon? A hectare? It's warm, is what it is. I know it's at least warm. Okay, we've got space heaters. I don't know where they live, but I'm pretty sure we researched space heaters. Yeah, here we go. Space heater. Let's throw one of these guys up. Oh, great, that's electricity I don't have. But, throw one of those things up in there. I don't know how warm they make it. But we'll find out. I've never used a space heater. Well, I mean, I have in the real world. I haven't in oxygen not included. You're going to need some power, because of course you are. Electricity. What are you coming from? You're coming up here. I'm going to run it. So bring it down here, over there, down here, and then over to here. Speaking of power, kids, how's my coal generator going? We've done everything but the coal generator. Yay! Thanks, kids. Yeah, Nails is having a mega freak out here. Nails is just out of his trees right now. I get it, Nails. I really do. It's a terrible colony. I understand. You've drawn a bad person to put your colony together. There are many, many other people who would have done you a lot better, Nails. But this is where you live. If you want to go off and bury yourself like Lindsay did over here, that's fine. If you want to Edgar Allan Poe this up, I'm totally okay with that. You can be replaced. Okay, coal generator, finally in place. Finally in place. Now, Tell me about yourself, Sparky. You only put out 600 watts. Okay. Well, then do I really need to have heavy watt wire for this? I think the answer is broadly no. Not even 100% sure I need the transformer, although I am told it's really more about the amount of power the unit is drawing rather than the amount that's being produced. So I'm going to keep the transformer, obviously. I'm just going to run these right through here. And then really, I just want you to be going to this thing. Now, is that going to create some kind of power loop? If I do that, it might. And do I really need these to be all heavy watt wires? I don't think I do. I think these can just be regular wires. I don't really want to deconstruct all of this, but okay, we're just going to have a little bit of a remodel here. So come over here, come up here, and come into there. And then while I'm here, do I really want to do this? I really, really, really want to do this. Well, hang on. I don't need this at all. This heavy watt wire coming from here is just powering that pump, which is now irrelevant because we're going to have this thing powering the pump. So I'm pretty sure, I've probably just completely boned the colony again, but I'm pretty sure I don't need any of this heavy watt wire anymore because its only purpose was to power that. Now I'm going to leave this bit up because this is going somewhere else. It's going over to the research station, yada, yada, yada. I know all this is wrong. I know it's all wrong, but here we are. We're still alive. Cycle 108, most of the colonists are still here. Oh, and I just got to make some minor changes to my transformer here. I just ran the power line right through instead of putting it where it's supposed to be. So you're going to take that out. Okay, good. That's what I wanted you to do. And then you're going to go from here to here. Okay, so it's going in the in place and out the out place. That was just getting all excited about having my coal generator up and running, which it finally is, and powering some batteries too, so we may be able to keep things clicking along. I know you don't have any power right now. Actually, I may have taken your power off of there. I did. I accidentally took your power off of here. Anything else in that chain? No. Okay, good. Okay, they've redone all the wires here, and the gas pump is depumping again, which should mean that the hydrogen generator will in fact start producing power one of these days in the near future. How did we do on the space heater, kids? Okay, it's here. It just doesn't have any power. Where are you taking power from exactly? Up here, over here. You are coming off of what? The hydrogen generator, which is now strained. Awesome. Okay. You should have power. Oh, I think you do now. Okay, you caught up. Great. What do I know about you? You produce heat. Yay! Your target temperature is 70 C, which I think is like 40 pounds or something. But that's fine. That's fine. That's within the target temperature of these things. Or it should be anyway. Show me these again. 35 to 85, and this has a target temperature of 70. So it's doing what it needs to do here, right? This room will warm up, and the bomb lilies will be all set. And I think we actually pulled some more of those out somewhere around here. Yeah, we've got a few more of these. Okay, so put one of those in and plant that, and then do the same thing right here. I've actually got some extra. I may as well put some more planter boxes down. No reason not to. Put 2 more of those in, kids, and call me in the morning. Well, this is looking a little more promising now. The hydrogen generator is full of hydrogen. The pump is pumping. Hydrogen generator is full of hydrogen. It's powering all the things. Hopefully it's going to top off all of these batteries while it's doing it. And the coal generator is just out of coal. But it's kind of already done its job right now. And we'll go pick up some more coal. How much of that do I have left? I have 7.5 tons of coal right now. And I know where some more of it is. So it's not my ideal to be going back to coal for our fuel and for our power, but it's what's going to have to happen just right now, at least, as I kind of bumble along through this. It is new printable time, though. So let's see who's available here. Sadly, nobody named Travaldo. I was going to be very, very excited if we could have new Travaldo. You're terrible, Hassan. You have allergies and you're biohazardous, so no on you. You have decreased air consumption rate, which is very good, Marie, but you can't do any cooking. I am basically okay with that. I'd actually really like these omelets, because we need food. But, you know what? We lost one, we get one. Marie, welcome aboard. I should probably suss out a bedroom for Marie. Is this taken? That's Camille's. Where was old new Travaldo's bedroom? Surely we must be a bedroom up on the scenario right now. Where did you used to live? This is Frankie, that's Otto, everyone's got a bed. How did we end up with one bedroom that I don't have? Maybe I got another duplicant. I don't know. They come and they go. All right, that's fine. We can put together something for Marie. You could kind of live over here. It's actually not completely terrible over here. It's the air's breathable. That's better than most people are doing in their bedroom. Sure. We're gonna build you a quick room over here. You're gonna have something like that, and then bring this over like this. I know you won't be able to go through here, but that's okay. It's all going to be fine. Everything's going to be 100% fine. Have a door, and then somebody, when you get a chance, dig out all of this, and let's actually do a couple of airflow tiles instead. So cancel that, and cancel that one, and put in the mesh ones, the ones that do water and air. Okay, get cooking on all of that, and then we're going to get a bedroom going for Marie. Nails is about to explode, I think, and Ellie's actually not doing that much better. Nails, I'm just going to say, you're going to be the one I'm not keeping an eye on. So I know I try to keep an eye on people so they don't do silly things like bury themselves. Maybe I'm not watching you, Nails. That's all I'm saying. Maybe I'm not watching you. Oh, and I'm just noticing we've kind of dispersed the fog of war now that we've been coal mining. Got rust over here. Got lead over here. And there's some more crude oil. I could have a think. We've got some down here. And some up here. And there's an oil reservoir. But that's a whole air pressure thing. I'm kind of thinking, is a oil version of one of my many great plans, which is to punch up into here and drop all of this oil all the way through down into here and make a big pool of it. Make a big, big pool of oil. Do I have oil power? Is that like a thing I know how to do? Power shutoffs and switches and petroleum. Right. Converts petroleum. I need something probably to make the oil into petroleum. Is that a thing I know how to do? That's probably refinement. So let's see. Fertilizer, ethanol, no. Oil refinery. Converts crude oil into petroleum and natural gas, for that matter. Interesting. Guys, how do we feel about getting into the oil business? Now, they're still saying down in Bomb Lily World that the body temperature is not good. Planter box is 24 degrees C, and you definitely want, I get it, you want to be higher than that, you want to be 35. And it is still a little chilly in here. Is this not doing what I want it to do? Target temperature 70 degrees, that's exactly what I would like to see. It's possible maybe I'm not keeping it powered for long enough, or it just takes a really long time to heat this room. I don't know that. Or it could be dispersal through the walls. Because I should think about maybe we have like insulated tiles now. Is that the metal tile? No, that's just a pretty... There it is, insulated tiles. Reduces heat transfer between walls, retaining ambient heat in the area. I think I'll want that. I think that's what I want. What does it actually take to make this? Say things. Okay, things that I have. Okay. I'm gonna give this a shot and see if this is what I want over here. I'm pretty sure that it is. Now, we've got some skill points kicking around too. Obviously, Bubbles has skill points because Bubbles is the best. What would you be interested in, Bubbles? We've kind of covered all the things that you like to do. Why don't you do improved tinkering? Why not? Why not? We'll kind of move down that train. Frankie, what are you into these days? Yeah, I've kind of covered a lot of your stuff too. Why don't you carry stuff a little better? Ellie, you're pretty good at things. Let's move you into improved farming so you can go down critter ranching, if only because you'll like doing it, and you're having a little bit of a freak out too. Camille, what are you up to these days? Why don't you have improved construction 3, because you're wicked into that, and Marie, the new colonist, you'd love to have improved construction. And you know what? You can have it, and you gotta get a hat. Okay, hat for you with the pencil tape to it. Love it. You get into that. All right, what do we got going on with our coal thing? We're out of coal, but the batteries are fully powered. They'll bring some coal up eventually. I've still got tons of that, quite literally tons of that. And the hydrogen generator is topped off. It's powering all the batteries. Okay, good. That's better than we usually do around here. I want to re-examine. I just want to look at the oil scenario. Got a bunch of that up here. A bunch of that. And I could actually I could just drop it right into here, but I'd want to go down and get all of this too. I mean, it doesn't make sense to leave that down there. I could drop it into this pocket. That's a pretty good pocket. And I'd miss this bit, but we could always drop it down into there later. Interesting. I've kind of given them some unreachable areas over here. Purely unintentionally, kids, I assure you. But if you want to get over there... Now, that's going to break my whole walling the place off thing. It is. Okay, so when they get that dug out, I'll have to re-put a wall back in there just to keep the old side of the base free from the new side of the base. Although, really, I kind of just want to tear base 2.0 down and put a new base up. But here we are. We plug along nonetheless. What else do I need to get going around here? They're working on my insulated tile. Looks like it takes a very long time to build those. So that might be a while. Got them digging out this bit over here so they can get to the other side if they need to, although it all seems to be going basically fine. I might, instead of smacking my head against my desk, I might just put up another gas pump here and pump out the rest of... Well, I should just pump out everything. That'll get rid of the chlorine. But then I might run out of chlorine to keep in the bomb lily place. I don't know. I'll have a think about that. When they get the insulated tile up and I see if we're actually maintaining heat in here, that's kind of the dead giveaway, because at this point they're not growing anyway, so the chlorine is kind of irrelevant. Yeah, I think I'm going to make a commitment to another absurd great plan of trying to collect all of this oil in one pocket. It might be worth doing anyway, because there's a bunch of coal up in here. So as we're moving up, I can actually just mine out that coal at the same time. It'll definitely be kind of a long-term project. I don't think the kids are going to be very quick on this, and I've also just completely bungled that. Get that out of there. Get this to go up here. Now, obviously, they're going to get covered in oil when they punch through here. I think that might be vaguely amusing or fatal or both. And then while you're there, dig out as much as you can out of this. If you can get anything along those lines, I'll put some tiles up for you in a second so you can get to that. There's some more coal in there. All right, so when they punch through all of that, that's going to drop that down to here. Now, what I want to do is then keep that plan going by going down here. So we're going to dig out all of this, if we can get there, please. And a little bit of that. Oh, I see. Is that Bubbles? Bubbles, you are such a star. Look at you. You saw a new great plan, and you were all over that like a cheap suit. Let's see if I can make a big old pool of oil here. It'll probably take a while. It's going to take them ages to get all of that dug out, but it's a thought. Ah, we've refueled the coal generator. Good. Good. Batteries are nicely topped off there. Wouldn't actually mind having some extra batteries because it's working out great now that the hydrogen generator is on and working, keeping those batteries nicely topped off over there. At this point, I might actually be concerned about running out of hydrogen now that we're finally pumping it, but we've got a good amount over there. That is probably an excellent place to call it on Oxygen Not Included for today. They're going to keep going with my insulated tile, and hopefully that's going to solve my heat problem in the bomb lily room. Because we got the chlorine under control, now it's just chilly. So the space heater plus the insulated tiles, keeping the heat inside, hopefully that's going to do the trick. We're going to make a move on oil. We're digging for oil. We're going to convert that hopefully into petroleum and possibly natural gas, and that could be yet another power source for it. But do please keep the comments coming in on Oxygen Not Included, and we'll pick up some more of this again next time. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. Bugs are inherently stupid, and they get in places and they can't get out. You know what places they get in? Things that are wide open that don't have screens over them. It's a piece of mesh. We figured this out like 100 years ago. What is wrong with the British, the Irish? I'm just going to keep shooting Hildegard until she goes away, which is my response to most nuns, really. So now, the pit of death is carbon dioxide, polluted oxygen, polluted water, and urine. I've just made it just a little bit worse for everyone down here.